You guys got an obsession back there. I'm just going to leave it at that. All right.
I think this says a lot more about me and David than I'm comfortable admitting. We both opened up the show today and yesterday with that song.
Well, just go in a different direction to start this deal. Rico, how are you doing?
Happy Fat Tuesday to you.
Yeah, really. You get into the punchkis out there?
Yeah. I didn't know that I was with snobs. David was like, I don't eat that at all.
I don't either.
I will eat around the edge, but that's it.
Well, there are these, like, this can get taken personally by people out there, but they're just like these ginormous jelly donuts, and I'm not a jelly donut guy, so I'm not going to gorge myself on punchkis.
Okay. There's a box out there that are real punchkis.
Okay.
There's a box out there that's jelly donuts. Learn the difference, okay?
Come on.
If you're gonna
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you. Well, come on. I know there is a difference, and I'm sure one tastes better, but like
I'm the snob.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, let me help Kenny. Hey, Kenny, pretty much all beer tastes the same.
By and large, yeah, that is the case.
Okay.
I agree. Just like your jelly donuts out there.
Wow. Kenny chose violence this morning.
No, I said they're jumbo. They're
not,
better.
They're not jelly
but they're
donuts.
still jelly donuts.
Jelly
they're a
do-
fancier,
jelly
more
donuts,
cultural
no,
jelly donut.
No, jelly donuts are what you get from the box chain grocery stores that I'll leave nameless. If you're buying them from one of those stores, you're about as epic fail like the Michigan Panthers. Epic fail, just like the Panthers draft photo.
But you're right, though, Rico. Like clockwork. Lines out the door. Hamtramck. A lot of the places that do this stuff fresh.
Well, that's what I was saying. If you go to Hamtramck, you got to try one of those before you start just calling it a jelly donut. Because it's different. It's different.
It's fried dough with jelly in the center. Or, I'm sorry, you could do custard or cream. Are you disgusted?
Pretty much.
Are we going to be able to work together for the next 4 hours?
No, I thought Mike was on vacation.
Oh, boy. Now I'm hates everything guy.
I thought he was on vacation.
All right.
Anything else you want to talk about? Now here's something that he and I will commiserate with.
Mm-hmm.
Certain things don't belong together.
Like?
The punchies with a hot dog in it.
Oh, yeah, I saw it a few years back. One of the places tried to do that.
I like conies. I like punchies. I don't need them together. I don't. Nothing about that makes me, no, not even the last meal on earth. No. So you're just, but I'm sorry, you're not into the jelly donuts.
I'm not the only one. Kenny had half of one today and then pushed it away. You're the only one on the show.
Because there's no alcohol.
It's just you, and I guess you're King Detroit. You're king of the tradition and doing it the right way. But everybody else here on the show is just kind of like over it.
Well, Roberto can't.
Why can't Roberto?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean he won't.
Right, he will.
I was going to say, I mean, he does all kinds of stuff he probably shouldn't be
do
doing.
while we're not looking.
I'm getting hungry.
Right.
We'll have one next segment.
We'll be cutting his foot off by the end of the show.
Anyway.
Because he had half of one.
Right. Yeah, Kenny, you know what? All you have to do is tell Kenny it's a sweet-tasting sandwich. Then he'll go eat it.
Yeah, call it a sandwich.
Sandwich?
See?
Oh, there it is.
It's the jelly sandwich.
All right, this is a man who hoarded himself out for a ham and cheese sandwich.
Oh, I've heard the story.
Oh, it had Italian dressing, and it had capicola and salami. And come on.
Still a whore.
Just slice it in. Anyway, all right. We'll get to Destination Detroit coming up at 3 o'clock because start of the second hour of the show, we need to get into what Micah Parsons had to say. The rebuttal to the good times. Amon-Ra St. Brown trying to court Jalen Ramsey, the flirtation. Now, Micah Parsons had to get in there, step in it, and come at the city of Detroit. So we will do that at 3 o'clock. Can we touch on this Miggy stuff briefly? I don't think this is a mega story, but he came out this week and was like, I don't really want a farewell tour. Can someone break it to him? Should we break it to him? He's getting a farewell tour, and it's going to be borderline obnoxious. Now, I say bring it on. I say bring on the farewell tour. If you're a team expected to win 65 games, it's not exactly like you're hurting the squad by keeping him out there an extra day or for the final leg of a road trip so he can get his roses and his rocking chair. Rico, I say make this the farewelliest farewell tour ever. What the hell else is there to celebrate? Am I wrong? I mean, I hope Riley Green and Torkelson get 500 ABs and turn a corner, but all the experts are going, this team's going to flirt with 100 losses. So you might as well give Miggy the send-off. If this team was competing for something, I would argue, all right, you got to be a little careful how much you play a guy if the production's not there. Rico, I don't care if he's hitting 200. It feels like on a lost season, he is the season. Light his bat on fire, have him pop out of a birthday cake. I mean, I really don't think anything is too absurd. Have him pull Savannah Bananas and do a conga line.
When Tigers president Scott Harris comes out and has told you there is no expectations, we're going to take a gap year. I'm looking at everything. I'm just going to sit back and evaluate what I have. When they're like, hey, are you going to go after some free agents? No, because none of these guys are going to be here next year. I'm paraphrasing.
Right.
Yeah, this is all you got. I guess he has to be humbled and say, no, don't do anything for us. I'm with you. It's to the point now. I told you. I want to see a game where he plays all 10 positions. All 10 positions. Why not?
PA announcer, now in center field.
You know what? I want to see him.
Cabrera.
How about he just goes up and does a calls an inning? Like,
sits in with Dan Dickerson.
Right. At this point, why not? Hey, you mean to tell me you wouldn't go down to the park if you knew this was the day Miggy was going to pitch? Just for a batter.
He's going to be an usher on Sunday. Like, I mean, would you not? Like, they could do everything with Miguel this year.
He could be the dancing usher.
Clearly, you want to respect the guy on the way out. But I think if he's...
You know what? He kind of lost the respect because he hung around. He knows. He's just gravy. He tried to retire, and his agent was like, no,
we got 30 million reasons to come back and play another year.
Coming back. He doesn't want to be here doing this.
Rico, this was not an offseason with a lot of urgency, and I'm not mad at Scott Harris. He took over Alavila's mess, and he's going to take his time to clean it up and do it the right way and all that stuff. But when you don't show any urgency, we can't really look forward to much other than Cabrera getting his proper send-off. Now, what does proper send-off look like to people? To Cabrera, it sounds like he doesn't want any fanfare at all. He said, I got enough hits off these guys. Those are the gifts. Okay, it's a fun joke, but like you actually...
A proper send-off is, honestly, you probably can, is trading him.
No.
You can't get anything here. You're not going to win here. So a proper send-off, you stick him on a team and he gravy trains one last ring. That's a proper send-off. All Detroit can do is parade him around from different location to location and, hey, your last time here in New York, here's your Yankee rocking chair. Here's your Red Sox rocking chair. Here's this. Oh, you're in Kansas City now. Oh, we're in California. We're here. We're in Texas. Like, it's to the point now.
Here's a 10-gallon hat.
He's become a sideshow. So, okay.
But I'm arguing the sideshow is the main show.
And embrace it. And that's why I'd love to see a game where he just plays every position. Because you know they're going to have games where they're out like 15 runs down. Bring in Miggy.
Texter says, have him run against Cuppy Coffee and Dashing Donut. I mean, that's kind of what we're talking about.
Right. I mean, it's only so many bobbleheads you can give away. It's only so many plaques and Miggy caps and baseballs that you can give away.
But he is the lead story this season. Yeah.
I mean, unless, Green really does something or Torkelson really does something, yeah, that's it. I mean, they're going to probably do him like Pujols and he'll be in the home run derby and they'll groove pitches to make sure he wins it.
Right. He'll go to the All-Star game. He'll be the team's lone representative.
Right. Yeah.
Again, unless somebody just emerges. And we hope somebody does. Listen, I hope it's not like the last couple Aprils. I'd love for us to have a team that's even fraudulently in contention, right? Just kind of hanging in and fighting for it. But every publication has this team winning 60 or so games. MLB.com over the weekend gave him 65. Okay, if you're going to win 65 games, then don't hold back. Then truly make Miguel the story. Even if he doesn't want to be, I think he's going to be. Because all these other road teams are going to go, it's our only chance to do it. This is our final chance to honor Miguel. They're going to do it. We might as well embrace it and enjoy it. Now, I don't know what people would consider a proper send-off for Miggy. 248-539-9797. He kind of sounds like the dad who's like, don't do anything for my birthday.
Nah.
Come on, we're going to do something for your birthday.
No.
Especially if it's a milestone, like your dad's 50th or 60th or something.
Yeah,
you got to do something for dad, whether he wants to or not.
No, see, I would take it a step further. It's the wife saying, don't give me anything for Valentine's Day. Don't give me anything for Valentine's Day. You know what? You're fine. Believe that if you want.
At your own peril.
Right.